I was born and raised in Kathmandu, Nepal. Growing up, I experienced a city that was vibrant, crowded, and constantly changing. Years later, moving to Finland for my studies allowed me to experience a very different urban environment. Suddenly, I was surrounded by efficient public transportation, digital services, and a strong culture of sustainability. Living between these two worlds made me curious about cities and how they develop. Through this course, I began asking a simple question. What makes a city successful in the future? Is it technology, planning, sustainability, or something more? This documentary presents my learning journey through urban development, artificial intelligence, smart cities, platform economies, and sustainability. Together, these topics helped me understand how cities evolve and how they can create better opportunities for future generations. Cities did not emerge by accident. Throughout history, people settled near rivers, fertile land, and trade routes because these locations provided food, security, and opportunities for exchange. Over time, cities became centers of trade, industry, innovation, and employment. Today, more than half of the world's population lives in urban areas, and urbanization continues to shape how people live and work. Urbanization is closely connected to working life. People move to cities in search of education, employment, and better opportunities. In many ways, my own journey from Nepal to Finland reflects this broader process. To better understand how cities evolve, I examined three areas of Kathmandu Valley: Kalanki, New Road, and Machegaon. Kalanki is one of Kathmandu's most important transportation hubs. Strong accessibility has attracted businesses, services, and urban growth. As transportation networks expand, areas like Kalanki continue to become important centers of economic activity. New Road represents Kathmandu's traditional commercial center. For many years, it has been one of the busiest business districts in the city. However, modern cities are increasingly becoming polycentric. Economic activity is no longer concentrated in only one central business district but spreads across multiple urban centers. Machegaon Kirtipur, my birthplace, presents a different urban experience. Compared to central Kathmandu, it offers a quieter residential environment and better environmental quality. Areas like this are becoming increasingly attractive because people value space, affordability, and quality of life. Together, these three locations demonstrate that cities are not single uniform spaces. Instead, they are made of interconnected urban areas that serve different functions while contributing to the overall growth and development of the city. Cities today are not only shaped by physical infrastructure. Increasingly, they are also shaped by data and artificial intelligence. Before taking this course, I mostly associated artificial intelligence with tools such as ChatGPT and recommendation algorithms. However, I soon realized that AI is already transforming the built environment in many ways. Artificial intelligence can support construction planning, project management, predictive maintenance, and energy management. Rather than replacing people, AI acts as a tool that helps professionals make better decisions. For example, in construction, AI can analyze large amounts of data, identify patterns, and support more efficient project delivery. It can help reduce delays, improve resource allocation, and enhance safety. AI can also contribute to sustainability by reducing waste, improving resource efficiency, and supporting circular economy principles. In building management, AI enables predictive maintenance by identifying potential equipment failures before they occur. This reduces cost, improves efficiency, and extends the lifespan of building systems. At the same time, these benefits come with challenges. Questions related to privacy, transparency, ethics, and human oversight become increasingly important as buildings and cities become smarter. Technology should support people rather than replace human judgment. The future of artificial intelligence in the built environment depends on balancing innovation with responsibility. Digitalization is transforming entire cities. A smart city is not simply a city filled with technology. Instead, it uses data, connectivity, and digital systems to improve services, efficiency, sustainability, and quality of life. One smart city application I use almost every day is the HSL Journey Planner. As a student living in Finland, it has become part of my daily routines. The application combines buses, trains, trams, metro services, and even the walking routes into a single digital platform. As someone who grew up in Nepal, I was impressed by how seamlessly transportation can be integrated through technology. With only a few taps on my phone, I can access real-time information and plan journeys across the Helsinki region. This experience showed me how digital solutions can make cities more accessible and efficient. Another example is a smart traffic management system. Through sensors, cameras, and data analytics, cities can improve traffic flow, reduce congestion, and increase road safety. However, these systems also raise important questions. As cities become increasingly dependent on digital infrastructure, they must also ensure resilience and reliability. Technology should enhance urban life without creating excessive dependence. Another example that particularly inspired me was Galafu Mindfulness City in Vietnam. Unlike many smart city projects that focus mainly on technology, Galafu combines innovation with sustainability, culture, environmental protection, and well-being. So, as someone from Nepal, I found this approach especially meaningful because Bhutan shares many cultural, geographical, and environmental similarities with Nepal. Galafu demonstrates that technology should not be the final goal of urban development. Instead, it should be a tool for improving people's lives while protecting cultural identity and environmental sustainability. For me, this represents a more balanced vision of what future smart cities can become. Among all the assignments in this course, the platform economy assignment felt the most personal for me. And as I said, as a Nepali student studying abroad, I often hear discussion about brain drain. Every year, many talented people leave Nepal to pursue education, employment, and better opportunities abroad. However, I believe the issue is not simply that people leave. The larger challenge is that much of the knowledge, experience, and innovation gained abroad never ever returns to benefit local communities and industries. The inspiration for my platform idea came from a simple observation during my time in Finland. I noticed that Finnish children often wear weather-resistant outdoor overalls known as halari. At first, I thought they were simply children's clothing. Later, I realized they represented practical innovation designed specifically for local environmental conditions. This observation made me think about children living in Nepal's Himalayan regions. Every year, many families face cold, wet, and difficult weather conditions. Although clothing donations are common, donated clothes are not always designed for local needs. Warm clothing alone is not enough. It also must be durable, weather resistant, and practical for everyday activities. This reflection inspired my platform idea, Nepal Innovation Exchange, also known as NIX. Nepal Innovation Exchange is a digital platform that connects Nepalis living abroad with researchers, industries, entrepreneurs, investors, government agencies, and communities in Nepal. Instead of focusing only on financial remittances, the platform focuses on transferring knowledge, skills, innovations, and ideas. Through the platform, users can share successful products, technologies, and business practices they have encountered abroad. Researchers and industries can then evaluate those ideas and adapt them to local needs. For example, outer clothing technologies observed in Finland could inspire affordable weather-resistant clothing designed specifically for Himalayan communities of Nepal. The platform could support not only textiles but also agriculture, renewable energy, tourism, education, manufacturing, and many other sectors. To explain how the platform works, I created a storyboard using a ChatGPT. The storyboard demonstrates how an idea discovered abroad moves through the platform. A Nepali student discovers an innovation. The idea is uploaded to the platform. Researchers and industries evaluate its potential. The innovation is adapted to Nepal's needs. Local production begins. Finally, communities benefit from the solution. I also developed a service blueprint using the same ChatGPT. The service blueprint explains how the platform operates behind the scenes. Users share ideas and innovations. Researchers evaluate feasibility. Industries develop products and prototypes. Investors support implementation. Communities receive the benefits. Together, these stakeholders transform brain drain into knowledge exchange. In my opinion, innovation does not always mean inventing something entirely new. Sometimes innovation means observing successful ideas, adapting them to local contexts, and creating solutions that improve people's lives. Through Nepal Innovation Exchange, migration becomes an opportunity for collaboration rather than a loss of talent. Throughout this course, sustainability emerged as a common theme connecting all aspects of urban development. One important lesson I learned is that sustainability is not only about protecting the environment. It also includes economic development and social well-being. These three dimensions must work together. Consumer choices play an important role because they influence global supply chains that stretch across multiple countries. Every product we buy represents a chain of activities involving raw materials, manufacturing, transportation, and distribution. As consumers become more aware of sustainability, companies are increasingly expected to improve transparency, accountability, and responsible product practices. The COVID-19 pandemic demonstrated how vulnerable global supply chains can be and highlighted the importance of resilience and sustainability. Real estate management also contributes to sustainability because buildings consume large amounts of energy, water, and materials throughout their life cycle. Through better building management, organizations can improve efficiency, reduce environmental impacts, and create healthier living and working environments. To better understand sustainable buildings, I explored three certification systems: LEED, BREEAM, and WELL. LEED focuses on environmental performance and resource efficiency. BREEAM evaluates sustainability throughout the building life cycle. WELL focuses on health and well-being. Together, these systems demonstrate that sustainable cities must balance environmental responsibility, economic efficiency, and human well-being. Sustainability is not achieved through a single technology or policy. It requires cooperation between governments, businesses, communities, and individuals. Looking back on this course, I realized that successful cities are not defined by technology alone. Technology can improve transportation, Artificial intelligence can improve buildings. Digital platforms can create opportunities. Sustainability can protect future generations. But cities ultimately exist for people. As Nepal continues to urbanize and Finland continues to innovate, both countries offer valuable lessons. Finland has shown me the importance of planning, sustainability, and digitalization. Nepal has shown me resilience, adaptability, community spirit, and the importance of local context. Rather than copying one model, cities should learn from one another while respecting their own culture, environment, and needs. This course helped me understand that the future of cities is not only about becoming smarter, it is about becoming more sustainable, more inclusive, more resilient, and more human-centered. And perhaps this is the most important lesson I will carry forward from this learning journey. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey from Kathmandu to Helsinki. Kiitos!